Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm here to film something very exciting. I know I say that in like every video, but today is particularly very exciting. I'm testing out the kind of new Darth Vader Colourpop palette, which came out I believe about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It has taken quite a while for it to actually arrive in the UK, so basically I ordered it as soon as it went live, and there's just been some issues with the delivery. I'm not really sure what happened, but it finally arrived yesterday. I am so happy that it's here. If you guys don't know me very well, I mean, I'm a very big Star Wars fan. Star Wars has been in my life since day one, since I've been born. I'm obsessed with Star Wars. I basically, yeah, I don't even know what to really say just about my obsession. Really, it kind of goes beyond measures, and hence my second name on this is Ewok as well, which is a Star Wars like furry babies basically. But yeah, as when Colourpop did come up with this kind of palette, I was a bit like not too sure. The packaging is absolutely insane. This is actual palette, but then the outer packaging is the same, and on the back you've got all the names and the fact that it's like a pressed powder palette, which is never really means much to me, but the packaging itself is fantastic. I do also have the child palette. I don't have the Mandalorian palette. Those colors don't really suit me that well, so I felt like I could skip over that one. But when I saw this one again, I was a little bit like they could have been better, but for Darth Vader's character these colors work so well. Like, I never really play with a lot of like grey tones and kind of lighter ones at the top, so I thought, you know, buying this would be perfect. I also picked up some other things by Colourpop, which I will do in a separate video, so make sure you're subscribed, because then you'll know when I do that video, because they had a big sale, like a big discount, and I picked up some other things as well. So as usual, I'm gonna put up a picture of my swatches, because I don't do live swatches. I don't do very well when it comes to live swatches, so I thought let's just put up a picture. And yeah, when it comes to the names, everything is pretty much what you would think with Darth Vader. Like, you've got I am the Master, you've got Siffload, you've got Death Star, Imperial Forces, Stormtrooper, the Empire. If you know like anything about Star Wars or anything about Darth Vader, you would know that these names do work pretty well, and you get a nice sized mirror as well. And it just says I have you now, which is pretty damn awesome. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this on really. I kind of was a bit inspired by their kind of promo picture where they had like the grey and then they had a bit of red at the bottom. I'm gonna do something quite similar, but I'll put on the lower lash line once I put on the rest of my face, because it won't come out that well. So let's start and stop nattering basically. So I'm going to start off with Siffload just at the bottom here. I am not going to put on any primer, just because I just want to see how it works by itself. So I am excited to see how this works. My eyelids have been so oily recently, I don't know why, and because it's getting warmer, I just feel like my makeup is not going to be as good as it kind of normally is with everything. So we'll start off with Siffload, which is a kind of deep brown slash purple, I guess, and there's a bit of fallout. Even with the child palette, I had a bit of issues with one of the shimmers, just totally fell out of the pan. I mean, I got that as soon as it came out as well, so it's not like that was like a brand new palette, but I'd only used it a couple of times and one of the shades just fell out of the pan, so I was like, okay, I don't really don't know what to do with it now, but I still obviously will keep it. So let's hope this doesn't happen to this palette. So this is a nice deep shade to start off with. Normally if I do like a transition shade, I'll use one of the lighter shades, but I'm not going to do that today because I don't want to just mess around with it too much. So that is Siffload, which is pretty nice, pretty pigmented, and I can't wait for the new Obi-Wan Kenobi show, because it's going to have like Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader, which is amazing. I was very I was kind of young when like Phantom Menace came out, but I had grown up watching, well, obviously I didn't watch the originals in the cinemas because I'm not that age, but I grew up watching Return of the Jedi, which is like my favourite out of like all of them. But then I actually went to the cinema to see 1, 2 and 3, which I absolutely love them. They're kind of my guilty pleasures because they're not great by any means, but they're just a bit of fun. And it kind of got Star Wars really popular, like, again. So we can thank George Lucas for that, I guess. So next I'm going to go in with like a fluffy brush. And we are going to go in, I would probably say, Battle Station, just to kind of mix that in a bit. It's like a greyish tone, which I hope would come out quite nicely with this. I'm hoping that I do quite a nice look. But Battle Station, I think, is going to just blend in a bit. But yeah, for some reason this this order took a little bit longer to actually arrive. It didn't take that long to like ship out, because I guess Colourpop always have like a lot of orders because they're such a popular website, and the fact that they constantly have a sale on, which is actually insane. Like, I even get emails from like yesterday and today saying we have 25% off, and I'm like, my god, I need to just stay away from them because I can't keep on spending so much money for, you know, the stock to be delivered here, because obviously if you've ordered from Colourpop before, you know that it's not cheap to like send here. So I kind of try my best to not go on the website that frequently. So next I'm going to go in with, should we go in with a shimmer? Yeah, because I'm going to do stuff on my lower lash line as well. I'm going to go in with, okay, I'm going to go with a smaller brush, and I feel like going in with Death Star because I feel like that's going to help. Oh, there's a lot of fallout on these. Got to be very careful with this. So, oh wow, okay. That is stunning. I can't wait to see what this swatch is like. I've always said before, the swatching I do after I film my videos because I want to do a first like impressions on how they look on my eye, and then the swatching will come afterwards, just because I obviously they use, this makeup is for your eyes, not my arms, so I'm gonna blend that in a little bit after because I don't want it to be just so harsh. But this grey, oh my god, I don't think I've ever used a grey this sparkly. I hope it, well, I don't know if it's eye safe. We're just rolling with it. So this is very nice. I am going to put that red on my lower lash line, even though it will probably look super strange, but I don't care. That is super nice. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that first Siffload, and we're going to just blend them in just so it's not too harsh. Just, I think that's built up quite nicely. I always feel like sometimes Colourpop can be very hit and miss. Like, I don't, not to be kind of, not rude, but like sometimes their palettes are not always crazy pigmented, but these have come out really nicely. I'm actually going to go off camera now, do the rest of my face, and then we'll do the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm back, and now I'm going to go on my lower lash line. I actually decided I want to go in my inner corner first with this brush. So I'm going to go in with Stormtrooper just here. And let's see, this is, again, these are so soft. You have to be really careful when you use these. It's almost like a putty kind of like shade, and it's very annoying because it will really just like misshape everything. Like, I've dipped in it a few times, but that's very, very soft, but that's very pigmented. So I'm now going to go on my lower lash line, like I mentioned, with I Am the Master. So we are going to take a small elf brush, and this is actually a shimmer as well, so I'm hoping it's gonna stand out a bit. So let's see how this works. Ooh, I hope I haven't ruined this look by adding this red to the bottom, but whatever, we're just gonna go for it. Oh, that is so pigmented. That's very nice. Everything else that I have on I will mention in the description as always, and if you're ever interested. So wow. But it's a very out there look. I look a bit ill when I kind of have this red on, but you know what? I do quite like it. It's something a bit different for me. Like I normally just go for like, okay, here's these set colours and I'm sorted. But this is actually something quite different. So yeah, this is my finished look using the new Darth Vader and Colourpop collaboration. That sounds weird to say that Darth Vader has brought out an eyeshadow palette. So yeah, my thoughts, I do really like this. I mean, the shades I have tried are crazy pigmented. I know I made the weirdest look, but it's just experimenting, isn't it? And this red is crazy beautiful. I can't wait to use it maybe on the top next time with maybe one of the other shades. I wish they brought out more in the collection. I really wish they came out with maybe some lip products or even some like blushes or anything, like a highlighter or anything would have been amazing. And let me know if you've picked up the palette, if you're interested, or if you're not a Star Wars fan, you don't care. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there and you get to see a closer look of any of the looks that I do. And I hope you guys are doing really well and I hope to see you soon.